And we're live.
Hello, we're
Just
here.
checking YouTube.
We're back as
And that
usual.
is very early. Kat, nandiyan ka
Hi,
pa ba?
Kat. We're back. Dali, I will.
Wait, so I saw one stream of yours. Pero parang you were in the middle of reading na. Tapos parang it was like 18 minutes left pa. Pero I dropped by. I was like, hi, just dropping by. I think it was last week or was that last week? Basta I saw, parang mga 11 p.m. na ata yun.
Me ba?
Oo, you.
Okay. Yeah, because I just started I think mga 10:30 ako like start or 11
Mm.
p.m. Tapos I went up until like mga almost 2 a.m. Oh, 1:30 a.m. Ganon. Pero actually fun din siya. Like obviously yung audience, more of people from the
Yes.
US, North America, ganon. Yeah. So parang different group din of people, which is fun din naman. Although yun nga lang, it's very late.
True. Pero that's usually the time naman that you're up at.
Yeah, I mean
Still.
sometimes. Still up. Kailan sharing lang on stories. As per use. Oh my gosh, yung nakuha kong picture medyo
It's the
nakanganga
same, ano
dalawa.
naman yun. It's the same
Yeah,
YouTube link.
yeah. Wait, let me take a photo. Okay.
You took it na ba? Nasa YouTube
Para
niya ako
sa'yo.
kaya hindi ka...
Okay, wait lang. Sharing.
Ay, bakit siya may frame? Wait.
Ano ka yun? This week niya ako super duper like intense nakapagbasa. Parang not sure if
Busy.
it's because not busy, pero it's more of parang I was trying to film stuff I was trying to read stuff for filming. So parang pag
Mm.
if I'm not in the mood to film, I don't read kasi I need to film it while I'm
Ah,
reading. Parang mga reading vlogs and stuff like that. So parang just slow pace. Nakakatamad mag-film. Kat
ay,
is
alam mo,
ano eh.
I totally
Kat is
forgot.
super filming ano eh. In a filming mood si Kat. I've been
True.
seeing so many videos from her. Makaka-updated eh. Kasi ang dami. Ang bilis kasi ni
Pero in
Kat.
fairness nga, parang medyo sabay-sabay din lumabas ulit. Like,
Actually, true.
si Ish,
And we're
Maui pa.
back. And we're back. Ano ba? Filipino booktuber renaissance. Ikaw pa kulang, Pam.
Ah, oh my
We're waiting
God.
for you.
Feeling ko if hindi ako bumili ng Switch, I could have bought a camera. Gaslighting myself.
Kailangan yan. Kung saan ka masaya.
Kasi ano naman eh, parang I'm willing to buy second hand. Pero I
Mm.
for sure have like a camera in mind na like Canon, ganyan. Just a matter
Mm-mm.
of exactly. Tapos parang ako, feeling ko medyo short-lived din yung magiging motivation ko if that happens. Like, parang, uy, it's a new device, ganyan.
Device,
It's a
yeah.
new gadget. So parang film tayo ng mga tatlo, apat,
Yeah.
ganyan.
After a night, I went out drinking yesterday. So ngayon nakabero ka tuloy ako. Sobrang tita.
Nalasing na talaga kayo.
Actually, hindi nga eh. I mean, sakto lang. Parang ano lang, happy buzz. Pero parang, shit, hindi ko kailangan ko mag-vitamins today.
Sobrang tita na.
Tita levels.
Ay, ako. Okay. Hi, Kat. You're here, and we're back. So, we've been away for like around 2 weeks. But Pam did some sprints on her
Yeah.
channel on her own without me.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, I didn't use our ano naman, our the original graphics and stuff. I made the new one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sorry, but I was on vacation.
Yeah.
But yeah. Also, why I
Ano
didn't
ba?
do
Do you feel
much.
ano ba? Do you feel refreshed after your
What?
vacation? Do you feel ano ba? Refreshed? Ready to read?
50-50. More of like, I was dreading it nung Sunday. Like,
Yeah.
parang
Work again?
I'm still sad and all. Tapos parang
Yeah,
nasa
yeah.
bereavement period pa ako since Friday. Tapos, okay, Monday night, I had to catch up
Yeah.
on everything that I missed out on. Ay, I've been thinking of getting a somewhat decent camera for my videos since 20, but I just upgraded my phone
Wait,
instead.
that's actually good ano din eh. Kasi like phones these days sobrang intense na ng quality.
True.
You have like decent
Mm,
lighting with like a good
yeah.
smart parang phone camera. Parang sobrang okay na niya.
It's
Kasi,
what I've been using. Like, I was using my Android phone, but feeling ko it's I'm not using the word OC, pero parang in my head kasi parang I don't want na pagurin yung phone ko. Parang it's a
mm,
different device for a whole different
purpose.
purpose. So parang ako, if camera, camera lang, ganyan. So parang,
Mm.
sobrang ano ko pa naman sa battery health of all things. Sobrang ano ko sa battery health. Tapos parang ako, wait, if I'm going to keep on filming using my phone, feeling ko magde-deteriorate agad yung battery niya,
Mm.
ganyan. Sobrang particular ko lang with all those
Yeah.
things. We all understood. So happy for you. Oh, thank you, Pat. But I'm still sad. Alam mo ba, I had a fleeting thought earlier kasi I have like two fully booked gift cards. So I technically
mm.
have 1,000 pesos. Parang ako, what if ayain ko si Pam mag-book shopping kami? And by book shopping, maybe
True.
one or two books. Kasi yun lang naman ang kakasya sa 1,000.
Yeah. I
Feeling
like
ko
that.
one book, tapos may sukli lang, ganun.
May sukle, oo. Pang sticky tabs, ganun.
O yung parang sticky tabs kapag fully
Actually,
booked.
sa fully book, oo. Hmm. Parang actually, ano nga eh, parang fun nga. But we just have to think about logistics kasi we live very far from each other.
Very, very
Parang
far from each
we have to
other.
find like a place that we can go to na. Okay. I mean, ano naman, like I'm open to traveling. Para
Traveling.
traveling. Para ano, parang, yeah. Parang fun
Feeling ko
nga
ano
din
naman,
eh.
parang kaya namang dayuhin yung BGC, gano'n.
Hmm. For like
Baka
one,
kaya
ano.
naman ng other people.
Yeah. Mali mo,
Cat?
cat? Cat?
Pero South kas cat,
I
right?
think,
I feel
yeah,
like the South cat.
I think so. Parang, I think I remember like a video na mga South places yun na features, I'm
Oh,
guessing South.
parang Laguna ba? Or like, not Las Piñas. I don't think Las Piñas. So, Pipinoy head.
So, ah,
Kasi sobrang mahal na libro. Like, right now, yung 500 mo, parang one book lang talaga. Or like, a backlist. Ayan, Cavite nga. Okay, so nearby. Ang
yeah.
lalayo natin.
Parang
Very
ano,
soft,
road trip
very
from north, yeah, in the middle.
ang middle eye.
Actually,
Mega
medyo,
Mall.
medyo ano lang ako eh, like, in the middle-ish in a sense na I could, from your place, like, from you, pwedeng expressway all the way to Cat.
Hmm.
Kasi dugtong-dugtong na siya, di ba? So parang, pero yun nga lang, layo pa rin.
Meron lang talagang like train, talagang diretso from like
Yeah. Actually, may nakita ko recently na parang merong point-to-point bus from SM North to like Bukawi
South?
area. Hindi, so like
Ah,
Bulacan area, Bukawi. Parang ko, uy, first time ko makita to. Kasi like before, I used to go to like Bukawi area, Santa
mm,
Maria, because I had family
oo.
there before. So parang ako, parang, wait, sobrang convenient na meron na ngayon na P2P. Pero
Ah,
yeah.
hindi
Malay
na siya
mo.
magsa-stop.
Oo.
Actually, meron, hindi sa area namin, but
Near
medyo
enough.
near the expressway na, alam mo yun,
Mm,
parang
yeah,
medyo
yeah,
malayo,
yeah.
malayo pa rin talaga for me. Parang ang
Yeah, yeah,
mangyayari,
yeah.
before I get to the P2P bus, the P2P terminal, magbabus pa rin ako from like the
Your
nearest,
area,
parang,
yeah.
parang from Baliwag, magbabus pa ako, then bababa ka pa ako ng bus, then P2P. So parang walang
Mm-mm.
straight up way.
Walang parang
But
one
parang
sakay
ko,
lang.
huh? Bakit merong mga galing ng Vertis? Bakit merong mga galing ng
Mm,
S North? Ganyan.
yeah. Because I think they're really trying to make the SM North, Vertis, Trinoma area like super parang hub. Kasi diba they're
Mm.
building all of that parang connected commuter thingy.
Oo.
Parang
Parang
hopefully.
parang gagawa sila ng BGC, gano'n.
Yeah.
A city on its own. If only we could all meet in one. True. Ang tagal pa kasi nung ano, MIBF ba yun? I think MIBF is September, right? Parang may, or Big Bad Wolf ba yun? Parang some sale is gonna happen like this year then.
Oh, I've never been to any of those. Ever.
By choice?
Like, I hindi naman. It's more of like, hmm, parang naririnig-rinig ko siya. Pero like, at the time, I wasn't like super knowledgeable
Ah,
naman about mga book events, bookish events, ganun. So
ah,
parang, never ko na, like, never ko naisip na, uy, punta kaya ako ng ganito. By the time na-discover ko na may ganun, either tapos na, or whatever. Tapos nakalimutan ko na ulit for next year. Or ganun. Never ko pa napunta.
September pa. Ang tagal pa. Shit. If we do meet up,
BGC. Saan ba? Well, south naman, so pwede
oo nga,
rin.
baka, well, around mga Mandaluyong or Makati din naman yung middle point even for
Yeah.
South, I
Yeah.
think.
Siyempre ako, G lang ako, Metro Manila.
Oo, nasa Manila ko eh, di ba?
Metro
Oo,
Manila lang
grabe.
ako, para ako, go lang.
Sobrang na-miss ko yung ganong convenience though. Like,
Yeah.
before mag-start yung vacation namin, parang 3 points lang yung meron ako sa Grab. Tapos ngayon parang
Mm.
mga 100 points na kaka-Grab. Kasi like,
I'm,
nearby Makati lang naman
yeah.
yung pinupuntahan namin eh. So,
Pero parang
like,
ang fun
if
niyang convenience na, pero shocks, ang gastos niya.
sobra.
Like, sobrang gastos niya. I mean, case in point, yesterday. Oh my God.
Okay, yes, MIBF is September. Okay. Although, depende naman yan on what day you're gonna go. So, usually, mga weekends talaga
Week
are packed.
packed,
Like,
yeah. I probably would prefer weekday if ever. Pero I think it would be
mhm,
difficult kasi pag may work and stuff.
true.
Yeah.
Siguro parang pwede ka mag-half day, ganun. Kasi
Mm-mm.
minsan alanganing oras din talaga. Or kung may pupuntahan ka ding mga event, ganun, author event.
Yeah.
Mga programs din kasi.
Yung mga
Parang I
panel.
remember, parang may mga areas, oo, dun sa
Oo.
parang I am obsessed with Hamilton as in the musical.
Yeah.
Tapos, there was one MIBF, like, na some organization did. Tapos, parang everyone was jamming to Hamilton, ganyan. Pero, like,
Mm.
it was a certain scheduled
Yeah.
program for that.
Fun din naman. I will, itatandaan ko na, September.
Tsaka free lang naman. Parang if you look at fully booked and national, parang they give out parang printable
Tickets.
tickets.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, parang I do remember for last year, parang I saved the ticket, pero I didn't go.
Baka may ano ka na, may something.
Oo. Oo. Parang I saved it, pero I forgot it. It might be it.
So while you're writing that, gonna talk about the book that I'm gonna read. And currently reading it pala. It's The Family Game by Catherine Stedman. It's this one. Yeah, it's the one on the screen. It's a suspense mystery book. Um, I think I picked this up lang kasi parang by the time I was checking like my notifications, parang I saw na parang, oh, your code is
Available. Yeah.
na. Tapos parang, oh, huh, I've been putting this off for like how many deliver laters na on Libby. So parang
Deliver
I bought
later.
it. But anyway, so it's about this like rich as fuck American family, and our main character is an author in the middle of writing a sequel or like a new book, and it just so happened to be also a thriller book.
Mm.
Um, and she's marrying into the very rich family, and some weird shit happens, like
As they
um,
always do.
they're doing something in the past, tapos parang someone blackmailing her from the family,
Mm.
ganun, ganon. So, how about you?
So for me, I'm reading The Adventures of Amina Al-Sirafi. So this is a fantasy book. It's
What?
fantasy
Different
story.
author.
I think Shannon Chakraborty. I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
he's the
yeah, yeah.
author for like Dave some parang sikat na trilogy
Deva,
like Dave Bad
Deva,
Deva Bad
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Deva Deva Bad trilogy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, okay,
So
honestly.
parang so this one we're following a female parang pirate, like ship captain pirate person. Parang it's the format is there's someone interviewing that person, si
Mm.
Amina, who is the pirate, in the present time, and then she's talking about something that happened in the past. But then in that past, she's also talking about like a big thing that happened sa past pa. Parang ganon. So it's parang super layered siya. And we're
Okay.
just sort of trying to figure out why she retired, why parang why she stopped doing becoming a pirate, what made her abruptly stop and go into isolation, parang ganon.
Mm.
Because she's very well known, very infamous na parang female pirate. Ganun. So she's telling us the story of why she stopped. Parang ganon. So parang ano lang siya, very plot heavy. And parang kasi nga, it's the adventures of Amina Asrafi. So it's very like really recounting all of those adventures. But I really like the setting. It's 12th century South Asia, South
Okay.
and Middle East Asia. So parang a lot of like sa Indian Ocean, ganon. Parang super different siya from what I've read before. Parang it took a while for me to parang get into it sa start kasi ang daming parang hindi ko kagad ma-imagine lahat because I've never read anything like it before.
Yeah, yeah,
Pero
yeah,
yeah, pero ngayon super like okay na siya. Like super once you get into the world, parang sobrang interesting na basahin.
How long is it
Actually,
though?
it's 400 teka, baka ma-spoil ako sandali. 489 pages. Decent,
It's the
ano naman,
first in the
decent length.
series because it's a
I don't
series,
know.
right?
I don't think it's a series.
It is, be
It
number one
is?
reads. When I was checking it, when I
It
checked for the
is?
cover, yeah, 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 I searched for it earlier to get the
Adventures
cover.
of Amina. Oh my god.
It says number
Oh,
one, eh.
seryoso ba? Adventures of Amina Serafi. Is it a series? Bagal internet ko. Oh my god, number one. Oo nga.
Diba?
It's a trilogy. I mean, may book 2, book
Save a
3.
budget. Uh,
Okay. Sige. Sana hindi super cliffhanger. Kunti mainis ako. ayoko pa naman, like, I don't enjoy reading series na hindi pa tapos or at least not a big chunk is done. Kasi I'm the
uh,
type to like read series back to back to back to back kapag may time ako. Parang gusto ko
uh,
dire-diretso. Like,
wait.
bihira lang yung times that I don't do that. But yeah.
Oh no, number two is
2024.
Wala pang
Wala pang,
nakasulat.
no.
You went in thinking that it's a
I thought it
standalone.
was a standalone. Yeah. Oh. Actually, I didn't like get the book on my own because I got it from a box. Because I'm doing this video of trying out um a box. So parang I didn't,
Local one?
huh?
A
So
local
I got,
one?
no. So I got this, tapos, I mean, when you read it, parang hindi siya, it doesn't look like a series to me. It didn't sound like a series. And then when you open and you read the back and stuff, it doesn't say that it's a series at all. Parang,
Well,
well,
correct.
I'm already like 30, like 150 pages in, so, oh well.
Going back.
Kasi my problem is when I read the first, like a book, and then wala pa yung next book. I kind of want to reread the first book before I read the
Right.
next book. So,
Gets.
nangyari, like, nakailang reread ako ng same books. Pagka if it's like yearly release, yung mga ganun sa ako.
Mm,
Yeah.
gets.
Ay, stress ako ng slide.
Hi,
Sige.
hidden sea.
Hello.
The cover is so pretty, right? It is. But
Actually,
it's a different one from what I've been seeing around
yeah,
recently.
yeah, I think this is the, I think it's same with UK, pero this one is the Fairy Loot edition. Meron siyang naked cover din. Nag-alam na series siya. Okay. Okay.
Reading tonight. Kat, what will you be reading?
Hi,
Oh
Ray.
my god.
Meet to the
Hi,
Poppy War
Ray.
Trilogy.
Me to the popular dream. It's the second read na ako ng first book. Oh my god. It's also another series that I stopped. But it's not a reflection of like me not liking it. I really love it. But it just so happened that I get distracted very easily. So yes,
Hmm.
I have the second book na din. But sa sobrang tagal na, like nagkaroon na ng paperback edition yung third book.
Yung third,
When
hindi
wala
mo pa
pa
rin.
talaga. Ang
Haven't
hirap kasi
started
tapos
Poppy
yung
War.
series eh. Ang hirap when like you have a lot of books on your TBR.
Yeah. Actually, I think then, kaya rin I like reading series na super back-to-back. Kasi parang once natapos ko na siya, I don't think about, parang I can stop thinking about it, like, at that book. So parang same with, like, kunyari when I read Jade City, like, I couldn't, like, not go dire-diretso.
Mhm.
Kasi at least yun nakalabas na. Kasi if I stop it, I would have to reread the first book again. So parang
Yeah.
another chunk of time na I could have been reading other books, di ba?
Yeah.
Oh, Jade City. Speaking of
Ah,
Jade City,
yes.
wait. Ano ko, I've been, like, ano bang 40%? What page is that?
Anong
Kasi
chapter yan?
I need to know kung nasang specific part ka na eh. Wait lang. 40% of how many pages na to?
Ay, ang bilis.
Page
Kaya,
495.
tomorrow.
So, nasa page 198-ish ka na, which is... Okay. Hindi na ako mag-react. Page 198. Okay. Nasa chapter, ano na siya? Chapter... Where is it?
Ray, ikaw, what will you be reading while Pam is looking for? Wait, ilang pages yan? Baka pwedeng i-calculator ko yung 40%.
Yeah. 40% is 40. 40% is 198. So, page
Ah,
198 is...
middle of chapter 24.
It's like the typhoon chapter. Yeah, chapter 24, yeah. Alam mo, I wanna...
Ah, wait.
Typhoon.
Oh. Is this like the part where something juicy is gonna happen? I'm not.
Approaching. Deep. Ang hirap magsalita na hindi mag-spoil eh. Basta
Kailangan ko
typhoon.
na atang i-reread or something.
Yeah. Alam mo, actually, I'm rereading this year kasi I'm doing like a parang plot summary video for it. Parang sobrang
Ah,
excited na ako. Na parang,
oh,
gusto ko na siya. I mean, actually, pinipigilan ko nga yung sarili ko eh, not to just reread this. Kasi nga, ang dami ko pang gustong basahin.
yeah.
Wala pa naman akong time gawin
Practice.
yung, ano, yeah, so, balik mo na dyan. Na-excite kasi ako eh when Kat said that she was reading Jade City.
Same. I saw her
Yeah.
story. I saw her post dun eh. Parang, JT! So, another
Siyempre,
year
sobrang,
added to my lifespan. And some it again.
oh my gosh.
Okay. Is everyone ready to read?
Yes.
Puro
Yeah.
chismisan tayo for 30 minutes.
What's new? Bagong dating ka ulit eh. So, you had to catch up.
True. Feeling ko ang dami ko pa rin na-miss out. Anyways, after the armpit battle,
Nakalimutan mo na, no?
feeling ko if I read like a summary of it, like
Yeah.
summary of the chapter.
Yeah. You would remember it.
Ugh. Okay, anyway, let's start. Reading
Yes.
sprint number 1.
Happy
See you in 30
reading.
minutes. Happy reading. Hello, everyone. Hello
Hello.
again. I was reading.
I think I made it to page 186, which is around 28 pages. How about
I do not remember. I think I got to like three chapters, so I'm getting to a juicy part in the story because a game is about to start, like a
you?
literal game, a Christmas Eve game for the
Oh,
family. So apparently the family likes playing games. So one of their traditions is doing a Christmas Eve treasure hunt or something, but
okay.
it's
Okay.
more sinister sounding because like adults are the ones
Version.
playing.
Okay.
So yeah, and I think I'm gonna get through it once the other sprints start. How
Are
about you?
you listening to it on audiobook only or
Yeah.
also reading it? Ah, listening to it.
Yeah.
We're at the part in the story where the captain, Amina, is trying to sort of get together the old crew, like her old navigator, her old
Mhm.
like first mate. So he's sort of visiting his different places to sort of rekindle the relationship with her old crew. Because when she retired, she basically like isolated herself because of some mystery thing that happened in the past that we don't know yet. So she isolated herself for like 15 years or something like that. So she lost touch with her old
Mm.
crew and everything. So now she's trying to get everyone back together because there's this mission that they need to do.
Mm.
And she needs the old crew back. So I think she just met up with the last person that she needed to meet up with. And it's actually interesting because they're talking a lot about how they've already left the life of like piracy basically behind.
Mm.
But then it's also like juxtaposed with, wanting to go on adventures and wanting to have that very like living for the moment kind of
Mm.
time in their life versus now that they're all settled down, some of them with family, some of them with like not illegal jobs. So parang they're trying to like reconcile. Like, do I still want to go back on that adventure? It was really fun, but at the same time, I have a family now, so it's kind of like that balancing act. It's super interesting in that sense.
Okay. Well, do tell me if it's like in the end, like if it's a series worth starting or a series committing to, because like I haven't even started with City of Brass, so like
Hmm.
that
Yeah.
trilogy as well. I have it on my TBR.
Yeah. I've heard of it, but I've never considered reading it because I wasn't like super. I guess that's the point of getting like book boxes. You get to read books that are not on your
Super
usual
familiar.
radar. Yeah, because I think that trilogy is also set in like a
Yeah,
similar,
Middle
yeah,
Eastern vibes.
yeah,
Yeah.
and also like 12th century, 13th century kind of
Mm.
thing. So I was never like interested in that, but right now I'm actually really enjoying it. Like all of the terminologies for um, ships, for traveling, nautical
Mm.
stuff. It's super interesting, and the writing is also very. It's not super easy to read, but because she uses a lot of terms that are South Asian, like
Mm.
actual words from their language. So it kind of takes a lot of like context, like looking at the context to understand. Because they're not. She's not overly explaining everything, which I actually really like. Because it's not like tedious to read, but you do have to
Yeah.
pay attention, or else you're gonna get lost.
Yeah. It's not super in your face.
Yeah, it's not super in your face.
Hold on, just looking at the comments. Hi JF. It's a friend of mine.
Hello.
Kat says she's now on chapter 27.
I need
Wait,
to
what
have.
chapter?
Wait, wait,
It
wait,
was
wait,
chapter
wait, wait.
24, right?
Oh, yeah. So you
Yeah, she was
read.
in chapter 24. That's pretty quick.
So what is chapter 37? I'm like looking at my copy.
Hi, Claude.
Okay, okay,
I
okay.
arrived at around the
Hi, God.
15-minute mark. I managed to read about 9 pages of A Little Life. Oh my god. Oh,
Oh,
book. I have it since like the
I have it in
pandemic.
my Kindle. I
I
haven't.
have it since the pandemic because like I ordered it during a book haul, like a birthday book haul or something. So Kat is asking, what is the main premise of the fantasy you're reading? So I'm assuming it's you because like you're the one
Yeah.
reading fantasy. We're both Pams, but
Um. So the main premise is that we are following a female pirate who's already retired, and she is basically telling her story to this interviewer that's trying to chronicle her life, her adventures. But in that story that she's telling, she's already a retired pirate. She's in seclusion. She has a daughter, and she's just trying to preserve her current life because it seems like she's running away from something. We don't know what that something is, but something happened 15 years ago that made her retire and go into hiding. But now she is forced to come out of hiding to go on this mission, and she's trying to get together her past crew, so her like first mate, her healer slash poison master, and all of that. So she's trying to get everyone, like her navigator. for this specific mission because something bad is gonna happen if she doesn't complete the mission. So that's sort of like the main premise of it. And one thing that I actually really like about this book is obviously a female captain, ship captain,
Mm.
female pirate is not very, it's not like the norm. So there's a lot of talk about how women are perceived, especially in 12th century in a very conservative region like South
Yeah.
Asia. So there's a lot of talk of that as well. And a lot of like how women are either like they're wretched people or they're like supposed to be just at home. So there's like a lot of comparison to that. It's super interesting that there are a lot of topics that are covered. I'm still that's it.
For a little life.
Okay.
It's
No
a
big
long
post
book
of it.
anyway, so
I bought it in Kindle. Like when I was just starting reading again around like
mm,
2019. So I was reading like the Grisha verse at the time. I was like, okay, what's popular now? Like I literally had no clue about what's popular,
yeah.
what people are reading, and I kept seeing this A Little Life. So I bought it because it was like on sale. I think on the Kindle. And I was like, since then I haven't read it because of all of the things that I'm seeing. Like I'm still like on the
On the
fence.
fence.
I
Yeah, yeah,
probably
yeah.
will. I probably will
Mm,
read it because I
eventually.
mean I have a lot more like I can handle a lot more like trigger warnings and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I will probably read it, but I feel like there's a lot more stuff that I'm just more interested in. So I
Like,
kept pushing it up. But I have it on my Kindle. Like it's just
mm,
there.
it's looking at me. It's
I have a
below.
physical. You have a physical
Yeah, I have
copy.
a physical
Okay.
because like I bought it during like my birthday month, so I did a birthday
Hmm.
book haul.
Ah, okay, okay,
Literally
okay.
below Nevermore right now. Like Nevermore, a little life.
Baka that needs to be, that could be like a buddy read. You need like emotional support
Oh my
to
god.
read that book. I
People,
mean, I guess that's what I'm hearing from people.
our discussion would be super duper long probably about
Yeah,
that. I just
I
know
feel
I
like,
just
yeah.
I just know it's gonna be a torture porn of a book
Yeah,
anyway.
that's what I know
Like
as well. Yeah.
I'm also kind of into like
I'm
messed up
curious.
things
Yeah.
anyway, so
I'm curious like how things are gonna be tackled. I think it might like I'm actually not 100% sure what the difference is between like fantasy, high fantasy.
I guess high
Let's see.
fantasy would be like if it has like
Okay,
um,
so
entirely
according to
complicated magic system.
according to Google, high fantasy or epic fantasy is a fantasy subgenre in which the story takes place in a setting very unlike Earth and deals with world-threatening forces. So, in with that definition, I think it's not super high fantasy because it does deal with a lot of very realistic things, but there is like an element to it that is not off Earth. Like it talks a lot of like demons, of myths, things that when you're in 12th century, there's a lot of things that you sort of we're very superstitious. People are very superstitious. People believe in a lot of things, so it kind of plays up to that. But I wouldn't say that it's high fantasy in a sense na those elements are very prevalent in the book. It is there, but it's not the most prevalent thing.
A
A
little life.
little
I've
like
never
oh
not even for $1 million. I know
oh.
Cat has a vlog on it. I've never
Oh
watched it
yeah,
because I don't want to be spoiled. So I've
same.
only seen the thumbnail of you like crying.
Yeah,
Oh, that was very emotional.
emotional support while reading it. It is a must. Oh, you're scaring me.
I just know it's super duper messed up.
Yeah.
Super.
I actually don't even have any clue like what the premise is. I just know it's about like a group of friends. That's all. And then shit happens to them. Like I have literally no idea like where the setting is, like
If I'm
what
not
the
mistaken,
general time frame
someone
is. Like I
dead,
have no
right?
clue.
Someone is dead or like someone
I don't
died.
know.
Like
I
it's
don't know.
not a spoiler. I think it's part of like
Yeah, I mean,
premise.
yeah, but I have no idea like what the setting is or anything. I'll wait for
Um,
your review.
The copying and reading is my friend's annotated, so it's really interesting.
Oh,
Ah,
interesting,
your
interesting.
friends' annotations like more on the emotional side, like
Or like
you
more
annotate
on like analyzing the text or like reacting to the text. What kind of annotation?
academic or what do you call this?
Feelings, emotional.
Oh, please catch me.
Do you think, but if you're gonna annotate, like you do you write in your book or more of like tabs and stuff? Is
Tabs.
that
I
okay?
write on
On
the
post
tab.
it.
Yeah. I
Okay.
write on the tabs.
So are you more of like a emotional annotator or like a academic annotator? What
More
kind? Or do you do like a mix?
parang like 80-20% or like 85-15%. Like academic in a sense na parang I
You
like to
try
take note of
to
like, this way of writing,
parallel with
like
like
they wrote
that.
this paragraph is like whatever. But
Mm.
most of the time it's more of like just thoughts about the book or the story
Mm.
itself. So far, it seems to be a combo of just reacting and marking moments of the characters that stand out to her. It's like a biography of the main character, who is Jude. Yeah, I've heard it's Jude. It's a 700-page storyline of his life. It's longer than a high fantasy novel.
700. Okay, that's a
Wait,
lot.
why is the book kind of like,
Small?
yeah, like I'm
Bakit,
comparing.
bakit
Kasi
the
like,
font?
kabis ko yung Oathbringer ko eh. Eh, di ba
Ba-
Oathbringer is like 1,000 pages more.
yeah. Well,
So like,
is your Oathbringer mass market or the big
mass
one?
market. Mass
Well, the mass
market.
market has super small font for Oathbringer. So, for like that series for Stormlight Archive. And I
Actually,
also want to read, but
kasing kapal sila ni Nevermore. Si A Little Life.
but
Super slight.
Nevermore has a very large font. Not sure if
Yeah.
you've opened it, but it has a very large font. So,
Yup. Uh,
is there? Do
siguro,
you have like a trigger warning that you don't read that you actually avoid?
actually, no. I think
Ako din, I don't have any that I avoid.
I have like triggers. Pero parang I deal
Mm.
with it na lang. Parang ganon. Parang, sige, nandiyan na.
I
Trigger din
mean,
ako.
there's no like, for example, if someone recommends a book and there's like a list of content or trigger warnings, there's nothing in there that you would read that you would say, okay, I'm not gonna read that at all. Like, not like, obviously there are some moments na parang, okay, at this phase in my life, I don't want to read about this, and this. But in
Mm,
general, like hard no trigger
I think it
warning.
depends on the trope. It depends on the trope.
Okay.
It depends on the genre. Like, I'm thinking right now more on the romance
Okay, what's
part.
your hard no?
If it's like a minor, ganon, parang
Age gap where someone's like a
age
minor,
gap. But
basically.
it also depends on the context of the story. Like,
Okay.
is the age gap like the main point of the story, or is it just part of it? Something like
Yeah.
that. So, parang so far wala kang hard nose
Hard no,
kasi
yeah.
it's hard to say no unless I know the plot or I
The
know the
context and everything, yeah. Yeah, okay. Same with me. I don't have a hard no. There are things that are parang I'm a little bit wary of. One of them is like age gap.
Mhm.
But it's not like a hard no. Like we did read
Yeah.
Sinner, which is an age
Yeah.
gap thing.
Taboo. Exactly. Like
So
I don't think
it's
priest like a
yeah.
sexual
Yeah,
priest would be
so
up
I don't
there
think
on my
like
trigger warning.
I'm trying to think of something na parang hard no for me, but I feel like parang more I'm often more curious than wary. So I
Yeah,
mean
yeah,
that
yeah.
sometimes
I get it.
sometimes it's bad for me, but I'm usually more curious than I am wary. So
Yeah, sometimes it's spoilery too. So
yeah. Yeah.
a little life has a lot of spacing and much big letters. It's not that
Mm.
I haven't seen the book in so long. Ako who does not read reviewers before reading. Actually,
Yeah.
Sometimes, parang
Okay.
I don't
I
seek
don't,
it.
yeah.
I see it, it's there.
Yeah. I think it's because like yeah, like we said, we don't have hard nose. So that's why
Mm.
it doesn't matter to me if whatever the trigger warnings are because I don't have like a at least none that I know of trigger warnings that would really make me say, okay, I'm not gonna read this.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter. But I do understand that some people talaga, if there's a specific topic, it would be difficult for them or it would be triggering for them. So talaga, it's important for them to see the warnings ahead of time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I guess baka, are you also like that, Claude? Is that why you don't check the trigger warnings? Because you don't have like a hard no like content or trigger warning.
Feeling ko Claude is the type to like just really jump in.
Mm. Head first.
And it triggers with
SAAD. Okay.
the insistent animal. Animal abuse.
Well, animal
Oh,
abuse is very difficult for me to read, but it's not. It doesn't stop me from reading it. It's very difficult for me to read, but it. I think actually, baka animal abuse nga is one of the
ayun nga.
the top.
Very triggering.
Pero
Depende din sa animal. Tsaka sa breed.
kayo sa breed pa
Yung
talaga.
home. Shih Tzu yung aso. Sobrang specific na.
Right? I think. Yeah, but it's wouldn't stop me from reading it.
Yeah,
Anyway.
yeah, yeah. Gets. I think incest yung taboo topic na hindi naman trigger but super uncomfy ako to read.
Mm.
So how was City of Bones?
Pero honestly talaga, City of Bones, I was from the level of controversy that it has. Parang I was expecting more. Baka naman dahil
Mm.
na-hype for me yung controversy. Maybe that's why I expected more. So that's why I didn't feel like anything was off. But parang yun nga. Or maybe nga because then everyone was so boring for me. Parang I don't freaking care if you do whatever because I'm so bored by all of you.
I am the type to jump in. I know it. I know it.
Was there a book that you just read and you regretted? Since you're the type to jump in. Or ikaw din, if you have a book. Was there a book that you read na parang, I wish I didn't read that book?
Well, ano yung mga na DNF, ganon?
Well, I guess, pwede rin, yeah. If you really didn't want it, baka hindi end.
I rarely DNF din kasi. Parang,
Ako din eh. Well, I wish I never read Portrait of a Thief, I guess.
actually, pero, hindi ni-regret kasi we have something to...
Yeah, we have something to rant about. Pero so it's not kind of like that. Well, wala talaga, I guess. Like the series, you mean.
Oh my god, I stopped at the second book, City of Ashes.
Not me, having all the books on my Kindle right now. Good luck.
Have you finished the whole series?
City of Bones?
As in, like,
Like Mortal. Not yet. I'm reading the second one. Right. Hindi ko siya madire-diretso kasi it's so boring. Sobrang na-bore ako sa first one.
what
Sobrang
did you
like,
love the most?
sobrang pinupush ko talaga yung sarili ko na parang, pinanood ko na nga yung movie eh, para lang ma-excite ako na ma-hype ako
Na-excite ka ba?
to sakto lang. pero in fairness that movie was very like star-studded cast.
Close
Medyo close siya. Close, like parang, actually, I think the movie in a way is better kasi mas condensed na present yung information compared sa book. Sobrang dami kasing info dump ng book. As in, parang every new person na ma-meet niya, may history lesson for everyone to listen to. Sobrang, I get that kasi clueless tayo supposedly as Mary, diba? So parang I feel like there are much better ways to...
Kabuo, like, series naman to eh. Parang,
yeah,
wait ka
exactly.
lang.
And, yeah, I think it's a fault that I think a lot of books during that time very info dumpy style sila before. So parang, but yeah, sobrang boring na. Yun lang. So baka panoorin ko yung TV show habang binabasa ko yung books para lang ma-hype, ma-continue ko yung ano. So I'm really bored.
Tapos ano nangyari, you'll get completely distracted by the show na hindi mo na
Hindi ko na mapasahin. But I feel worse when it's something I regret buying. True.
True.
Is
Sobrang
there a
sakit niya.
book that you regret buying? Like you read it and then 50 Shades. Nabubukin tayo dito.
I'm not ashamed. It's part of my past.
Tingnan natin.
Kumbaga
Goodreads mo sa
ano,
ano?
actually it's still here. Hindi pa rin siya nabibili, I think. Pero it's been like binebenta ko na siya for like the longest time. Pero pag nakalagay siya sa shelf ko, nakabaliktad, like hindi kita yung spine.
Pang ano lang siya, decoration.
Oh,
Pang aesthetic na lang.
actually, kasi kapag
Ano
naman
ba?
nagustuhan mo yung book, you have the tendency to buy the physical one eh.
Yeah. Ano ba? Is there something that I bought that I regret fully? Parang right now na... there's one. There's one that I already sold it. Catch 22. It's
A
the...
classic?
Modern classic. Hindi ko siya na-finish. I tried reading it like 5 times. Pero sobrang dry nung writing style and sobrang ano, parang
Hindi ko pa pala nababasa. Fahrenheit pala yung nasa isip ko. Parang ako,
Fire 451.
Fahrenheit.
The catch.
Okay, hindi ko pa
I
nababasa.
think a lot of people say na okay siya, pero parang sobrang dry na. Sobrang bored na bored ako to the point na like 5 times I tried it, I still could not. Like, buto talaga hindi ko binila yung Portrait of a Thief. I was about to buy it kasi nakita ko siya sa half-price books when I went to the States. Parang ako, ang ganda. Like, I've been wanting to read this. Buti na lang.
I made my brother watch a movie with me. When we went out to this. Oh, Midnight Library. Alam mo, very mixed reviews to. Pero I'm still gonna give it a try. Mostly because of
Yeah.
Namjoon. Kasi Namjoon has read it. So, I think I can sell it kasi annotated. As in you like, using a pen. Okay.
Cut, sorry na.
May
But in
book.
fairness, one thing that I'm really enjoying Kindle Unlimited. Kasi tapos ako
Mas
sa trial.
marami
And
na collections ngayon. Kasi before, parang
well,
ang konti lang.
my collections are okay. They're not like the best. Pero if you want yung parang naghahanap ka ng books na not naman the best books in the world, pag I have a specific in mind, na gusto mong basahin more of, ang dami mong mahanap sa Kindle Unlimited. Na parang to scratch the itch lang. So, it's not like you don't go to it for the parang super gandang books. Like, although may mga books here na like, I think Ninth House is Kindle Unlimited. Basta yung mga few na parang talagang sikat na well-loved na books na nandito. So, parang okay din. Like, may a quick MSC in here as well. And nag-enjoy ako kasi, like, I can just, it's like free. It's all free in a sense.
I'm sorry if gusto niyo daw, but I still regret buying signed copies
These
ng ano.
Violet Delights. True, I don't like.
Micah,
I don't like these Violet
by
Delights. I don't like Chloe Gong's These Violet Delights.
I do love this Violet Delights.
Yeah. I actually got the second book kasi it was, someone was doing I think it was your Tita Kate, was doing like a fundraising thing that if you donate to a specific whatever, you can pick a book from a list. And it was the only book that I was vaguely interested in. So I bought it, but I haven't read it, the sequel. Because I really didn't like the first book, but the ending made me curious about the sequel. Adi Larue, alam mo, I just got Adi Larue because I'm reading it for a video. So hopefully I don't regret it. So that's
sakto pa eh. The Gilded Ones. Alam mo, lahat ng sinasabi niyo, meron ako. Gilded Ones, it really is that cover. I have it. Pero kasi I won it from a giveaway. So I didn't, it's a signed then. It's a copy then. But
yes, Kat, true. K for romance. Alam mo ngayon, sobrang dami ka na nabasang romance. Like, I checked my story graph and I think I've read like 25 or 20-something romance books. Kasi every time I read, like, kunyari, fantasy, parang palette cleanser ko, hanap na ako ng romance on Kindle Unlimited.
Gets, gets.
Tapos fantasy, thriller, tapos, hanap ulit ako ng romance on Kindle
Hindi
Unlimited.
marami ang romance sa KU, even
Like,
before.
if you're just looking for a trope, tapos parang gusto mo lang na parang, yung mabilisan lang. Like, I could read that KU romance in like one sitting. Parang super palette cleanser lang. Paano naman siya? Like, may mga iba pa.
Naunahan mo na nga ako sa Mindfuck series eh. Hindi ko na siya
Oy, basahin mo na. Mabilis lang.
Unahan niya pa ako.
Yeah, naunahan pa kita. As in, I think I read that in like 36 hours.
Oh my
Yung
God.
buong thing, on and off.
Did you do a vlog for it?
I didn't. I just included it in my February wrap-up. Kasi nga, actually, I was planning to do a vlog for it, pero parang ang bilis ko masyado nabasa. So parang, wala na. Pre-orders talaga yung regrets.
Okay.
I never pre-order books.
Pre-order regret I have is, ironically, the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes.
Oh.
I pre-ordered it. Kasi parang ako, shit. Parang more of the excitement na I have a new Hunger Games material.
Yeah.
Not more of like, because it's a story about snow. More of like, new material to read. So, I regret.
Oh. Speaking of Hunger Games, malapit na pala natin start yung Hunger Games read-along.
Pressure ka na.
Hindi naman. Actually, I have the Hunger Games trilogy is on Kindle Unlimited. So, I have all the books already. Tapos,
actually,
tama ba? Are we starting next month? April?
April, right?
When is the movie coming out?
Late pa, mga September, I think.
Pero we're doing kasi one book a month and then movie, di ba? Kaya we're starting in April.
Pero, I mean, okay, November nga. November 2023.
Okay. I think the right people will like Midnight Library and Adi LaRue, so don't get discouraged. Well, with any books naman, usually they're right. That's why I always actually, I don't get super swayed by people saying, don't read this. Kasi usually, like, it really depends. Rilzy Adams, sige. Wait lang.
Searching it as we speak.
Ano romance cat? Oh my God. As in, nagulat talaga ako.
Wait, 130 pages lang yung Go Deep.
Rilzy Adams.
Wait, naka-trial pa rin sa KU or you're actually paying
a
month?
I'm paying na month. Natapos ko na yung trial eh. Pero I don't have other subscriptions naman like Scribe, mga ganun. Parang ako, sige, try nga natin. Kindle.
Bitter pa rin ako na hindi siya scribed. It's scribed pala.
It's scribed? It's not scribed? Okay.
Hindi. I think it's scribed talaga. Pero scribed yung basa.
Okay.
Go Deep is
pero
actually...
Yeah. Sige, I added it. I already downloaded it. Go Deep. Go Deep. I want to read the Hunting Adeline series. Duology, I think. It's a duology. Kasi ang daming sabi. Parang daw siya. Obsessed with you. Obsessive, like, lover kind of romance. In a parang bad, toxic way. Toxic romance. Okay, add.
Parang nakaka-trigger yan.
Pero ang dami kasing nag-hype sa kanila. Like yung mga, alam mo yung mga posts on Instagram Reels na parang convincing you to read this series by the aesthetics. Yung mga ganon. Eh, yung aesthetics ito parang sobrang emo, very parang obsessed over you kind of things. Parang ako na-curious na ako. So, I'm gonna read that. For a video, of course.
Mostly novelas ng novel niya. Kasi even Spike Chocolate is 83
Yeah, parang may ikli.
Even better. Not me reading that one book as ate. It's 8 pala. Is it 8? Ate. Parang ako, ate?
Ate?
American yung author. I'm like, ate?
Anong klaseng book yun? Pag ate. Parang ibang soap yun. Ibang trigger warning yun. Ibang trigger warning
Okay
yun.
natin yan, Godi. O, nagpapalitan lang ng ano,
Oo.
nagpapalitan lang ng TBR. Wait,
Sweet you.
bakit lagi siyang tumaangat? Okay. Ready na ba tayo for sprint number
Yeah.
2? 8:30 na, may sprint
Yes.
number 2 na tayo.
Daldal eh. Ang daldal
Nyo
eh.
kasi,
Okay lang yan. First time, first sprints ulit after a while.
wait, 30
Na-excite
minutes
ako kay Kat. Sige, Kat.
cat.
Na-excite ako for you. Sinusundan ko, I have the Jade City open din in here. Sinusundan ko kung nasan ka.
Okay. Sprint number 2. Let's
I'm
go.
reading. Hello.
I didn't hear the alarm go off.
It just went off only like a few seconds.
It
How
ended
was
on the
your?
action part. So I started around like 79% before the second sprint. So I'm now on 87%.
For me, I started around 186, I think, and I'm now at 216, so 30 pages. Yeah,
That's a
exactly
lot.
30 pages. Yeah. It's getting to a good part
30?
though.
You
This
said 30?
30, yeah. It's getting to a good part though because we just met someone that she has been hinting at for the past like 100 pages. So we finally met the
Okay.
person. So it's starting to get super interesting. How about you? Is there like plot reveals already for your book?
Well, the game itself is very interesting. It's messed up because it's a Christmas game. It's
Yeah.
like a treasure hunt, and the present that you're gonna get. So only one person wins, and that person
Mhm.
gets a Christmas present. But the Christmas present is very personal. It's
Okay.
specific to the person that's gonna win. So, for example, they know what you need. They know what that person needs. So, for example, I have like a gambling addiction and I have like a
Mm.
huge debt. So of course, what I need is for that debt to be paid off. So
Yeah.
they'll do that, and it's very
Oh.
specific to each
Wait, who
person.
is they?
The
Who
family, the whole family
the
is playing. They
okay.
know, so they know what you need, and they are also playing.
Okay. It's kinda
So
creepy.
it is. It is. And
Very
like
creepy.
aside from the Christmas present, you also get to know as a winner what the others need. So you could use that to your
Oh.
advantage, like blackmail them or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Wait, that's a very not normal family.
they are. They are. But they're super duper rich. So
Okay. So they're bored.
interesting so far. It is my kind of book, but I'm not
Okay.
expecting so much from the ending. So more on like I just don't want to get my hopes up.
Hopes up. Yeah. How is everyone's reading? Are you
Cat
still alive,
kamusta?
Claude? Oh my gosh. So I think I'm just gonna check how many chapters before.
You're more than halfway or halfway.
Me, I'm around 45%.
Hmm.
Yeah, so well, I'm trying to finish it this weekend because I wanna post that video on Monday, but we'll see.
Mm.
We'll see. Okay. 7. Floods is still okay.
The business part two
It's
halfway
still
on.
okay.
That's a good sign. But again, medyo mahaba yung book. So,
Yes, a lot can happen apparently in that book.
exactly.
How long ba is the Hunger Games? Like the book
Very
is.
quick lang. Parang over 300 per book.
Okay, okay, okay.
It reads fast then.
Cat is on chapter 29. Okay, okay, okay. I know with what I'm waiting for. Oh my god, parang gusto ko basahin ulit yung Shade City. Oh my god. Okay, Hunger Games is 300 something only.
Tama
Okay,
ba? Because I
let
don't
me.
remember. Parang I remember the physical copy.
Hunger
It's just
Games.
like medyo
375.
okay,
Yeah,
shy of the
375. Yeah.
shy
Okay,
25.
not that bad. Okay.
Tsaka
Part
medyo
1
malaki
trip.
yung ano eh, medyo malaki yung like the spacing is alright.
Ah,
Ganun.
I know. I'm looking at it with Kindle Unlimited, so I get to adjust the stuff,
Ah,
like in the app. Same,
magiging tofu
I
doodle
wanna
siya.
read, yeah. Go read it again, Book Clods. Read Jade City again.
I don't have the physical copy of the last two books. So parang, kaya medyo wala akong need right now to reread it.
Mm.
But if I do have it, ang mahal din kasi ng mismong paperback copies
Feel
of
ko kasi
more.
it's not super, like I rarely see it in the store.
Kaya nga medyo mahal. Tapos parang lagi pa siyang out of stock sa
Yeah,
bookstore.
oo. I rarely see it. So, ano, mag-hi ka ulit? You just got a haircut eh. Get a haircut.
Ooh. Pogi dogo. Cute. So, yung mga dogs din namin ngayon, parang nag-grow out na yung
Puppy
nag-grow out
cut.
na nila.
Summer
Kasi
cut nila.
super duper kalbo
Mm.
nung January. Tapos parang ngayon, like, this is the perfect length. So parang kami, how do we say this to? Parang pag
Picturean mo!
pinicturean ko yung isa.
Oo.
Parang siyang 1.5 inch length of
Mm.
hair left, gano'n. Cute.
Bango.
Sobrang hindi siya amused lagi. Cute. Nagbubuhol-buhol ba yung hair niya? As in, nagmamat?
Hindi naman. Kasi we usually parang brush it. Kasi she's the type na nagsha-shed, di ba? Like, Shiba Inus, generally, with fur, they shed a lot. So, if we don't brush it, kung saan saan napupunta yung fur, so, mas okay na we brush it now para maipon namin lahat ng fur and we can throw it out. As opposed to kapag hindi namin na-brush kung saan lang. Like, literally, minsan, nagigising ako, may fur yung bibig ko, inom ako ng minsan, ako, like, the most random things may fur lagi. So, parang medyo in-accept ko na yung fate ko. Pero mas na babawasan siya if we brush it regularly.
So, even if lagyan siya ng shirt or damit, like,
Doesn't
nag-fly.
matter, yeah. Yeah, it will fly. Kasi, everything eh. Like, onting movement lang nila. Minsan may kita ko may fur na gumagana. Like, may kita ko lang sa peripheral vision ko. May fur na lumilipad-lipad. Ganon. So, parang medyo nag-give up na ako. Parang inapit, puro fur na tuloy yung damit ko.
Tapos naka-black ka pa.
Kaya lagi akong may lint roller.
Or ano, vacuum.
Ay, nag-give up na yung vacuum namin.
I bought mine for 900, right? Ang mahal niya. And
For
like,
paperback, diba? Paperback
Oo.
yan, 900.
Kasi I don't have the hardback. I don't usually buy hardbacks anyway. Meron ba? Feeling ko baka resale or
yeah, I got mine from a Shopee reseller eh. Parang they sold the set. Pero it's not like a box set or anything. They're just selling 3 books na same editions. So, actually, parang, I mean, hindi pa rin siya super popular enough that there would be a lot of copies. Kahit sa US, when I went there, I was looking for it then. Wala rin. Like, rarely ko rin siya makita.
What do you call it?
True. We have pag nilalakad namin sila, we usually brush them when we walk them outside. Para, we're just returning it to nature. Kasi talaga, as in, we brush it in the morning. Like, kunyari, mag-vacuum kami in the morning. By lunchtime, may fur na ulit yung floor namin everywhere. It's a process.
Pati hindi siya nakakalbo, no? Although yung isang dog din namin, parang hindi naman yung fur niya na, like, yung fur niya parang yung nakakatusok. Alam mo yun? Yung medyo makapal, pero like, stick straight. Pero like, kapag i-pet mo siya, sobrang naglalagas. Parang, what the
Oo. Ewan ko nga eh. Sobrang yung production nila ng parang, tapos dalawa pa sila. So, ano siya, I just accepted it. Dati talaga nag-effort pa ako na i-vacuum lahat. Kaya that's ngayon parang na-realize ko, it's a mood loss. I just gave up.
Gosh, 9:15, magna 9:15 na ba? Sprint number 3 pa lang tayo.
Daldal kasi natin eh.
Oh no, set off ko na ba? Mabilis ako.
Ang daldal ko eh. Ano, do you wanna go for the next na?
Feeling ko, oo.
Mm.
O diba, mamaya na
Para
tayo dumaldal.
mamaya na tayo dumaldal.
To
Okay, let's
make up
go to
for
the
all
third
the
one.
earlier
Oo.
daldals. Parang nangyayari sa 30-minute daldal, 30 minutes.
30-minute sprint.
Wait, setting you up. Okay, hold on.
Life
Uy,
of a fur
mag-set up
parent.
na tayo Baka magulat sila, Claude. Parang, sprint agad. Okay. Sprint number 3. Let's go. Para
Okay.
maharap
Happy
tayo.
reading.
Hello, Cam.
Hello, hello. How was your book? Almost ano ka na? Almost na.
Almost 94%.
Hmm.
I think I'd be able to finish this tonight.
So how are you liking it so far?
It's okay. Parang
94?
I kind of saw the plot twist
Hmm.
coming, so it's okay. It's okay.
I only read for like 15 minutes because I ate. I ate like a
Ah,
pizza or something. Pero so far, it's, ano na, like it's interesting because I think I mentioned earlier that we're meeting someone that she has alluded to for like the
mention.
last 100 pages. So now we're sort of getting the full story of what made her retire, um, like
Okay.
15 years ago. So interesting. It's interesting.
But are you close to? How are you? Are you close to being? Sorry, naantok na.
No, I think I'm only halfway through. Like I'm page
Uh,
230. Yeah, so
Out of
like
400 ish.
470-ish. Yeah, so not yet. But I think I can finish it by tomorrow at the latest.
Ang bilis.
So usually I read in the morning. Usually when I wake
Really?
up, when I wake up, I'm gonna like brush my teeth, gonna yung usual lang. And then I usually read for like at least 30 minutes, 30
Ah,
minutes to an hour, depending how early I wake up. So I usually do that while I'm drinking my coffee in the morning. So kahit pa
mm,
paano, I get to have like at least mga 30 to 40 pages every day. So it
really?
depends na lang,
Like,
yeah.
this is a recent habit or like always been like this?
When I started reading again, I did this. Like I tried to do this like every morning. At the time kasi I didn't have work at the time. I was freelance. And then I was in the States. Tapos, usually, I would wake up kasi my sister would be leaving for work, my mom would be leaving for work, tapos ako wala akong ginagawa, di ba? Kasi ma-tourist lang. Pero ako, okay, yun ang gagawin ko. So, I started reading in the morning for like an hour or two. Tapos ngayon, in the past month and a half, I've been reading in the morning. At least, like, if sobrang late ko nagising, like a chapter. Or if not, I read like mga 30 minutes to 1 hour. Parang
Mm.
gano'n. It's okay na rin. So, parang I don't feel like parang wala kang binasa for the entire day. Kahit hindi
Yeah.
na ako magbasa until like... Tapos usually I read before bed. Before I sleep. So,
Uh-uh.
parang yun yung usual times ko. Tapos everything in between, depende na lang with
What's
work, with how I
happening?
feel.
Huh.
So,
That's a good
it's
habit to keep,
it's been
actually.
working out. I think that's why I'm able to read a lot then recently. Kasi nga, mas nakkeep ko yung habit recently.
Pero how early do you wake up?
So, ang average ko is around um, 7:30.
That
So,
is
that's
quite
my average. So, usually we start work at around 9. So, I would
early.
parang 7:30 to 8:30 is more of like sobrang lounging and reading. And then 30 minutes getting ready for work. Because, work from home.
Yeah.
Getting ready for work and then, yun na. But ang problem ko with that is when I read before, so I read then before ako matulog. Pag
Hmm.
super exciting, I end up staying up until like 4 a.m. Ganon. So parang ako,
Wala akong hard stop. Ako kasi parang
nahihirapan ako.
yung
Nahihirapan
hard
ako
stop
mag-hard
is
stop.
different. Kasi I'm gonna be
More,
like, super groggy when I wake up.
yeah, parang ako, the only thing that would stop me is if makakatulog ako. Dahil like, literally pagod na katawan ko. Pero may
Right.
times na nakakatulog ako na hawak-hawak ko yung, like, kunyari Kindle. Nakakatulog ako gano'n. Pero kapag something siya na sobrang gripping talaga or whatever, like, I would stay up until like 3 a.m. Gano'n. So, hindi siya
Well,
okay
hindi
minsan.
ko na,
Kasi
hindi
nahirapan
ko
ako pigilan
na,
sarili ko.
like, physically, aantokin na talaga ako.
Hmm.
Tapos makakalimutan ko lang din yung binasa ko.
I really want to make it a habit to 4 a.m. Oh my
Oh my God, ang
gosh.
aga. Kasi you have
You
to
go
travel pa
to,
eh. Hindi siya
yeah,
work from home kasi like you teach uh
yeah, so you have to, ano talaga,
travel
get
pa.
ready. Oo.
Grabe yung 4 a.m.
Okay
4
lang
a.m.
yan,
kasi
Kat.
kapal nun. Kapag
Gising
na
at
ba?
3:30. Gising at 3:30, Kat. Oh.
Oh my God.
Shit, to 3:30. My God. 4 a.m. I
Siguro
can't.
4 a.m. ako kung magre-return to office na gano'n. But kasi when we went to Batangas, 'di ba, like the company
Yeah. You
report,
woke up at
parang
4?
I woke up at 5 and I was still late, 'di ba? Like, I was
Kaya
still
nga
late
eh.
for the 9 a.m. ano,
Call
and that was
time.
North EDSA, 'di ba?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Kaloka.
Grabe. Well, ang hirap naman kasi ang dami pang transfer eh. I feel you, Claudes. Pero ako, my problem is, I don't know why. I think, is it because of signs of aging? Usually, nagigising na talaga ako ng 7:30 to 8:30. Like, yung
Well,
range
kasi
na
kung
yun.
routine mo na din naman siya, it's like
Parang,
your brain knows parang, okay, it's time to wake up.
parang ano lang, what changes lang is my mood. Like, obviously, kapag nagising ako natulog ako ng 4 a.m. and then I wake up at 7:30, sobrang like, sobrang, medyo moody the entire day.
Yeah,
Yun na
yeah.
nagbabago. Pero parang, I mean, sometimes nakakatulog ako ulit, for sure. Pero most of the time, nagigising na talaga ako ng 7:30 to 8:30. So parang minsan kahit weekends. So parang medyo annoying. Like kanina, I got home yesterday around mga 2:30 in the morning.
Mm.
And then, nagbasa pa ako, naglaro pa ako nung nilalaro ko sa phone ko. Nakatulog ako mga 3 o'clock,
Oh my
gano'n.
God.
Tapos nagising ako, 7 a.m.
Ang aga pa rin. Pero walang alarm yun.
Oo. Walang alarm. May alarm siya, pero naunahan ko sila. Gising ako ng 7 a.m. Tapos parang ako, tumayo na lang ako kasi, ewan ko, gising na ako. Pero nakatulog din ako ulit, like midday, nag-nap ako. Pero
Ah,
still, like, I just wanna sleep.
I wish I could never nap like middle of the day or like,
Makakatulog ka dire-diretso.
oo, parang laging gabi lang. Actually, hindi. Like, I just can't nap. Unless siguro
Yun
like
ba?
literally wala akong tulog the night before. Ganon.
Yeah. Talaga magka-crash na lang ang katawan mo.
Oo.
Groggy
Pero
pa ako sa 3:30.
3:30. Feeling ko,
Kahit ako din
even,
groggy kasi hindi pa ako tulog. Kami ni Claudes. Hindi pa ako tulog, kaya groggy din kami.
even kahit kapag may mga lakad, like, mga inom, ganyan, parang hindi ko na
Yeah.
kaya kahit mga 3 a.m. Hindi ko na kaya yun. Siguro the most is 1 or 2. Parang yun na yung ceiling ko.
Nauna na yung katawan mo. Nag-peace
Oo.
out na. Oh my gosh.
Signs
No,
of
it's been a
aging.
while then since I do that. I actually know. We just did that pala like 2 weeks ago. Sige, fine. I was gonna say it's been a while since I stayed up at the 2 a.m. Tapos naalala ko we just did that like 2 weeks ago. Parang, nice. How are you on Jade City, Cat? Where did you end up in? Because I think you went out or yeah, you did something
Did
earlier.
something, yeah.
Nakapagbasa ka pa ba or no?
Sabi niya ata join siya for the last sprint eh.
Hmm. Okay
Pero
ka pa
Kat,
ba for a last sprint?
physical or you're also listening to the audiobook? Kasi I was listening to the audiobook while I was reading like all throughout.
The first two, yeah. You were also reading it sa
Yes.
Kindle, yung last one. Okay.
Wait, wala pa akong Kindle that time eh. So sa iPad lang ako.
Sa iPad, yeah.
Grabe, sobrang tagal na nun. Last year pa yun.
Alam mo, ang weird now, mas nagbabasa ako sa iPad. Like, I don't use my Kindle. Hindi ko alam bakit. Sa chapter
48%. Grabe. I'm listening to the audiobook too. Actually, ang ganda kasi nung narration.
talaga,
Sobrang,
di ba?
like, sobrang ano din niya. Like, impactful din. Like, like, hindi nakaka-throw off yung diction, ganyan-ganyan. Parang, alam mo yun, parang if they're gonna say, for example lang, like, if they're gonna say adobo, it's like, it's not adobo. Alam mo yun? Parang,
Yeah, yeah. Oh, interesting, interesting. Hindi pa rin ako nakahanap ng audiobook now na parang interested ako in listening to. I tried, di ba? I was reading Spare by audiobook by Prince Harry. I
yeah,
did.
yeah. Prince
Yeah, but I
Harry.
didn't finish. It was so boring. Parang, I was over it after like mga 30% or something. Like 20%, 25.
Oh my God. So, hindi mo na siya tinuloy.
Oo. As in, parang, alam mo, parang it was interesting in a sense that obviously they lived very different lives. They live very different lives from us. But at some point, parang, okay, are we really gonna talk about all of your like all of your
Yeah, first world
school
problems.
stuff, first world problems? Like I'm over it. Sobrang haba niya, like 15
25%
hours.
pa lang yun.
15 hours siya,
Yeah,
bitch.
high
Audiobook.
fantasy.
Kaya nga,
Continue.
nagulat ako. I was expecting mga 6 hours, 5 hours. Mga ganun. Usually memoir, 6, 7, whatever. Mahaba na nga yata yun eh.
Even nga 10
Pero,
eh. 10 decent pa eh.
wait, tama ba? 15 ba? Nag-exaggerate lang. Or 9. Basta mahaba siya. It's not the usual length for... Let me check para ma-fact check ko yung sarili ko. Wait lang. Nag-hate lang ako.
Yes.
Sandali.
Also, it helps with knowing how to pronounce the terms. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, 15 hours ka siya. It's 15 hours and 39 minutes.
Oh, I am checking. As in like the reading time or audiobook? Audiobook.
The audiobook version.
Mas mahaba pa siya sa thriller na, well,
Why is it
thriller naman kasi to, but
why is
still.
it so long? Like, tas pinanood ka na lang yung video ni Carly about it. may naggawa ng video na,
Ganun.
yeah, I read it so you
Parang,
don't
I've read
have
this so you won't have to.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Jinx.
So apparently, like a big chunk of it is like military stuff. Tapos, sobrang dinedescribe niya kasi in like super detail and super dami ng side notes about military things like
Uh,
guns, ships, whatever, helicopters. Eh, parang I don't think I would be that interested in it. So parang, okay, DNF.
Ay, OMG. Mali yung na-hold. Na-place ko as hold.
For
Parang checking if like, kasi non-fiction yung next kong babasahin. Tapos parang, yung kay Bretman Rock. Kasi I know
Okay.
they're the ones who like narrated it. Tapos
Narrated it, okay.
parang 6 hours lang. Tapos parang mali pala yung na-put on hold ko. Parang it was the Kindle version, not the audiobook. So,
So that's like 6 hours reading time.
6 hours lang. So parang,
Is it a parang memoir style of writing? Okay.
wait, mali. So I'll have to bring this back.
Malapit na yung hold ko for, yung loan ko for City of Ashes. So, kaya ako na siyang tapusin.
When is it gonna be due?
Like in 3 days? 3 days yata.
And you're halfway or haven't started?
I'm like 10%. Mga ganun. Like, barely started. Oh no, 1 day. Sige, bahala na. Malaman natin kung papapostpone. Deliver later. Okay, so I usually don't have notifications kasi sa phone ko. So, kailangan ko tandaan na pumunta sa Libby para i-check kung meron akong stuff.
Hold.
Holds that came in. So, minsan nakakalimutan ko. Parang, shit, oh my God, baka ma-push back na ako dito. So, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, 1 day.
Hi, Missy artist. We're on our last sprint though.
Yeah.
Leading towards our last sprint. But you can still join us, of course. I'm still waiting. I'm still on waiting line in Bretman Rocks.
Marami ba?
Like you bought it.
Marami bang naka-hold?
Nasa second in line ata ako right now for the audiobook. Apparently, I placed on hold both the ebook and the version. So, I
So safe
Ano,
naman. You didn't waste the
pinag na
time.
yung ebook kasi parang I really want to listen to the audiobook lang.
Sige nga, nainggit. Oh my God, 20 weeks wait? Ay, no, 6 weeks. Okay, okay. 6 weeks sa isang library. Okay, so,
Kasi parang nag-post siya ng preview nung parang nagre-record siya. Tapos sobrang funny. Ah, so Livy. Yes, Libby user na din si Ka.
yeah. Nakita ko nga eh. Doon din siya sa same library na yun eh.
Feeling ko ano na eh, global library na yung Broward, ano,
Oh, Broward
library.
County. Yeah.
Wait, we're still gonna do our last sprint. So,
Yes.
we're still gonna be able to finish around 10:30.
Yeah. Natahimik na
Okay.
tayo ng konti.
Less than 3 weeks lang on mine. Gets ko na kayo,
Yeah.
right? Like, the pressure when nandiyan na yung
Diba?
book. Parang it's not
Basta
something
na
that you
ano.
feel like reading, so you deliver it later and later and later.
Oo. Yun lang. Kaano lang ako. Deliver later in one day para next in line pa rin.
Ready? Sprint number 3? Like,
Yes.
4.
Happy.
Sorry.
4. Yeah, 4.
Yes, let's
Happy
go.
readings.
Reading.
Excited ako for cat. Hello.
Hello.
Did you finish your book na?
It's so funny. I was like, okay, I still have like 6% through the
6%.
book, whatever, whatever. And then like 95% mark pa lang or 96. It was done.
Oh,
Acknowledgements.
okay.
I'm like, oh,
So, did you
like
like
five
the book
minutes
or
lang. I
no?
was already done with the sprint. So I'm just hunting for the next book at speed.
So, did you like the book or no?
It was okay. It was
Okay
okay.
lang. Yeah.
It's not something I'm gonna recommend or
Yeah.
whatever. It's pretty decent if you like something just quick. I
Mm.
think the most interesting about it that I actually liked is the audiobook.
Mm.
Um, so there would be parts where an actual voice tape would be played, but it's still read by the narrator,
Mm.
even though the one supposedly speaking on the voice tape is a guy. But the thing is, even like it sounded like a tape, and
Mm.
even
Okay.
the
Okay.
noise was there, so the ambiance was just right.
Yeah.
So, although it's 50-50-ish with the audiobook, kasi
Mm.
the author narrated it, but
Mm. Okay.
he's British. So may hit or miss ako with British
British
narrators.
writers. Okay. Okay.
But it's
Okay.
okay. It's okay. I think I like how messed up the whole game is, but the whole plot twist just didn't hold it together.
Mm.
Alam mo yun, parang
Yeah.
it's super predictable, and I'm like, huh, this has been done.
It could have been. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Always the thing with thrillers is the plot twist that always makes or break it sometimes.
Although I think I'm okay with it because I didn't
Yeah.
expect so much.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
How about
For
you?
me, I made it to page 258, which is, I guess, halfway through the book, and we're getting to the action part now of the book. I can't say anything because it will be spoilers, but they're getting to the part where parang they're in like a crucial part of this mission that they're in. So there's a lot of action that happening. So yeah. But still, it's still very engaging. And now na parang I'm used to the writing style, I'm used to the language, and everything. It's a lot easier not doing. How about everyone else? How is your reading? Claude, are you still alive? Are you still okay?
Cat, where are you in Jade City?
I think you started like mid chapter, yeah, mid chapter 29. Gosh. So what are you gonna read next? Meron ka na bang yung ano na ba? Like, hindi ba because you're waiting for the
Yeah,
Bretman
yeah,
Rock.
yeah. So I was looking at my Kindle on what I have so I could look for the audiobook on Libby to see what's readily available. So I have Hostage by Claire McIntosh. I don't think
Mm.
I've read from this thriller author right now, but I think this it's because the setting is on a plane. So it's like there's a
Like very
hostage
confined
thing
space.
happening, but the main character is a flight attendant
Okay.
and she's being blackmailed by the one killing when in the plane. So
is
oh
that
no.
the is that the OMG that I've been waiting for? What chapter are you in?
Chapter 29 ba?
No, but it's ano. Is it spoiler to say? Baka for others. I mean, I think Claude has read it na rin.
Yeah, yeah, Clouds has, but
Yeah.
like
Is anyone watching who hasn't read Jade City yet? I'm seeing the first signs of the character's trauma. So I'm prepping myself for that.
in fairness, medyo matagal yung build up to like the
Yeah.
trauma scenes.
Ah, 31! Okay.
Wait. Oh
Wait,
no.
I will private chat you, Pam. I'll private chat you.
I'm googling it if may lalabas.
I sent you a private chat.
Oh, wait. Here?
Yeah, yeah, on StreamYard.
Ah, fuck. Okay. Oh no. Okay. Actually, yun din yung nasa isip ko. Like,
Yeah.
something happened to
Yeah. She's
that.
in the second interlude, which is like the gap in between things.
Oh, Kat. Good luck.
uh, Claude, sabi ko kay Kat the other day, because I was telling her via like Instagram na
Hmm.
like one of the things that I like the most about Greenbone Saga is the character work. Like there's a lot of growth and development for
Hmm.
all of the characters. So parang she was
Right.
saying that she likes this character
Right.
parang medyo red flag, ganun. So parang the only thing that I can say is every single character has development and growth. But if it's for good or for bad, we don't
It's up
know.
to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You'll have to read to find out.
I know that. I won't say anything else, but
Yeah.
I was shocked by that chapter as well.
Yeah.
Shocking.
And then the cliffhanger pa, diba? Kasi there's this second interlude pa in the middle. I'm like, what's happening? Claude said that it's slow, but I'm liking that it's built up and that the trauma doesn't come out of nowhere. That's good. That's a good thing. Now there's like context surrounding the thing. I mean, I don't know how well it's written from the
Oh
way that
no.
people.
You know what? Wait. I have the
You're
here.
gonna get it. You're gonna get it.
Yeah.
Ano tayo? Bigyan naging Greenbone Saga Book Club session. Ako rin eh. Naka-open ako sa chapter kung nasan si Kat. Naka-tab din siya sa akin. Naka-tab siya. Nasa mababa yung tab mo. Nasa...
Ah, bottom right.
Oo!
Ito ba?
Oo! Ayun.
Sige. Basahin mo
We'll
yung
wait for
next
you.
page lang. As in, next page lang ng
We
chapter
will...
32.
Alam mo, gusto kong invite si Kat dito para lang may live tayo, view. Naging Greenbone Saga, book club session. Oh my gosh.
Wait, pero natapos mo na yung second interlude? Wait.
Natapos na yun. Like, that's what she's
Yan,
reading right
second
now.
interlude pa lang.
Yeah, But it's just like 2 pages, so.
Huwag mo na basahin yung interlude. Ang sana sa 278.
Kat, okay lang. We'll wait for you. You can keep on reading.
Okay, sure.
Tawa ako na naka-tab din sa'yo.
Oo.
Same pa tayo ng area ko sa naka-tab.
As in din sa ano ba? Like, second to the last
The last
sentence.
line. Oo, second to the last sentence.
Second to the last line.
Oo, parang ako, when I was reading, what? Sandali.
Ano?
Sige. Oh my
Shit.
God, ang fun naman mag-ganito. I mean, ang fun talaga ng Jade setting. We were like this when we were reading Jade War because we were somewhat body reading it. Parang we would always parang be super ahead of of each other.
Yeah,
Pero,
the other would be ahead.
yeah. Pero I would be messaging Pam na parang, oh my God, chapter ganito, chapter ganyan.
Pero grabe talaga yung ano na yun.
Meron din akong, alam
Kasi
ko ba
it's
yung
what
pangalan?
steered everything forward eh.
Yeah. Alam ko ba yung pangalan ng chapter sa Jade War? Na napa-message talaga ako kay Pam. Naalala ko pa yung name ng chapter kasi ganun siya ka parang...
Let me find the conversation.
Yeah. I think it was Telegram. I think we were talking on
Yeah.
Telegram.
We're messaging there.
Parang, oh my God. Hindi ako ano din eh. Ang tagal ko bago ako naka-move on nun. Did you find it? Fun din mag-body read ng
Is this
same.
I think, oo.
Jade War, Jade War.
One.
Cloud, that chapter was a chapter that made me spend all my money on physical copies of GBS. Alam mo, I don't know what came over me, but I bought the set before knowing anything about it. Pero
Mm.
kasi who was it who keeps on sharing it on Instagram na parang
Let's go!
let's fucking go.
Okay, you know what? I'm checking.
Ano bang next na nakatab sa akin? Gusto ko yung talagang parang basically naantay lang natin si Kat magbasa. Nag-react lang tayo sa reactions niya. Ano, okay ka pa, Kat? Okay ka pa?
Let's go. Actually, checking fully booked. Ang sabi ni Kat. Ayun na siya.
Gibberish na. Nagiging gibberish na yung responses niya.
Yung when I was messaging you on Telegram no May 9, I was on like chapter 59.
I'm literally shaking. Oh my God.
45!
Chapter 35.
45, I was, it was that character that I really...
Yeah. Ayan na siya. Parang Game of Thrones Season 1 betrayal. Actually, in a way, similar to Game of Thrones, there are no plot armors for anyone in this series. Okay ka pa, Kat? Sabi pa naman ni Kat sa akin, gusto niya yung character na yun.
Because same, who doesn't like that character?
Siyempre ako, dun kagad ako sa bad boy. As a toxic person.
Ako talaga, as someone na gustong mature.
Iyak ka na ba?
Iyak muna. Hindi pwedeng i-close yung na
Oh. Kat, are you vlogging? Are you reading vlog?
Might as well.
I slightly regret na hindi ako nag-reading vlog nung I'm sending you through a photo. Yeah, I will wait for that.
So, dito pa rin, no? Hindi na lang sa chat.
Talagang for public, naka-livestream pa rin.
Ipapakita natin yung picture sa Sandy,
Hindi ba nagsisink in sa akin? Ito ka while din for it to sink in. As in, ni-reread, like, after I read that, yung line na tinab natin, binalikan ko pa yung previous chapter.
Yeah. As in, before
so
the...
Like, in-analyze ko pa.
Tama
ba?
Oo.
Yeah, tama ba? I was thinking na parang, were they just assuming things? Parang gano'n. Na parang, may physical proof na ba sila? Or something? Or nag-assume lang ba sila? So, binalikan ko pa yung previous chapter. Parang ayaw pa mag-move on. Ayaw pang ma-finalize.
Gets.
Ayun, nag-send siya photo. reading vlog. Okay. Okay, na-excite ako. I'm waiting for that.
Go! Gusto ko pinagtatawanan lang natin si Kat.
True. I was like,
Hindi lang. Ganun daw si Fonda.
ay, nako. I watched a couple of interviews of Fonda about this series. Tapos parang yun nga, parang what she wanted was for us to not think that any character, parang that any character would be afforded a plot armor. Gusto niya, everyone is affected as humans are. Parang gano'n.
I think that's what makes it really good then.
Yeah, that's what makes it really parang invest talaga. I'm so excited for that vlog. So, nag-move on ka na ba? Did you read na ba more of it? So, gusto kayo nag-chat tayo sa Instagram. Sorry. Ako naka-live stream and also chatting in here.
Yeah, kasi I think even on StreamYard, it's like may limit lang to 3 people, diba? Parang hindi siya pwede 4.
Yeah, I think now, with the free thing, I think 3 people, oo.
Unless parang nasa Gmail,
let me check.
Share screen mo, gano'n.
Let me check kung ano yung limit. Gusto mo na lang, magkwentuhan na lang offline. I mean, not live.
Pwede naman. Sa Instagram na lang tayo. Para tayo lang naman nag-uusap eh. So, parang...
Wait, ano ba?
Hindi, pang-sama ka na.
Move on ka na. Next page na. Next page. Marami pang mangyayari.
Marami pang
part. The free... hindi. 6 people. Dami rin
pero
pala.
you have to pay for... Yeah.
Yeah, 6 people din pala. So, wala lang chance umalik siya. Baka prank lang to. Malay mo. We do not confirm.
Kinonfirm na natin eh.
Ay, ba yan? Malay mo kasi. Alam mo, baka may plot twist.
Let's go.
Bagay, it's just a tip of the iceberg.
Exactly. But it's what propels everything after.
Yeah. Clugs, what's your favorite book? What's your favorite book out of the 3?
And why is it more? Asyamera ako.
Ako Jade War din kasi ako. It was my 2022 best book. So,
I knew it.
Jade War. Yes. Jade War. But that's not to say that Jade Legacy was bad. All of them were good. Pero Jade War is just chef's kiss. Pinakamasakit. Wait, did you have a reading vlog ng ano?
I think she did. I think I watched it, Lods. Kasi parang...
Hindi pa kasi ako nag-watch ng
pero
back
this was before I think this was way before pa.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't parang watched yung mga old videos ng mga Filipino booktubers. Like, pinapanood ko pala yung Moving Onwards. Parang ako, teka, paki-link po. Greenbone Saga. Excite ako. So, tuloy basahin mo din.
It was 10 months ago. As in, naka-full bar yung red sa akin.
So, tuloy basahin. So, magbasa ulit ng Jade City. I want the pain. Sige, mamaya, I will watch it later. Yan, watch later.
Delusion cat. It's what's gonna tide you over.
Oh my gosh. Greenbone Saga or ngayon ko nabasa yung group name. Greenbone Saga or whatever. Are you gonna keep reading, Kat? Or ano ka na ba? Clock out
mo na.
Did I read ba kagad after this? I think I did after ko i-read yung previous chapter mga 3 times. I think nag-move on din ako kasi I wanted to know if may Uno reverse card ba. Nainggit ako. Gusto ko rin basahin ulit.
Process mo lang, Kat. Process mo lang. Actually, mag-11 natin. Pero I don't know if you're the type, Kat, na magsistay up. Because it's
To keep
getting...
reading. Yeah.
Huwag ka na lang magkagusto sa kahit na anong character. Yun na lang.
That's the best way to protect your feelings.
Pero mahirap eh. Mahirap.
Mahirap. Pero, paano mo masaktan? Wala. Wala kang pwedeng
Be, ang mahal ng Jade
Magustuhan ka.
Legacy na paperback. 1-1.
1-1?
Yeah, sa fully
Dahil
book.
ba konti lang usually the stocks and the demand is low? Ganun.
Actually, only one stock left.
Did you check, like, kunyari, Shopee or Lazada?
I went straight to fully
Baka
book.
mayroon. Sinabi ko naman ito kay Pams sa DM. Gusto ko siya.
Siguro parang langaw ka nung sinabi sa'yo ni Kat. Yung gumaganon ka.
Ganun. Sabi, kasi wait, what's the conversation? Ayan, parang sabi niya, so far, I'm liking Cowell, specifically Lan, Shay, and Anden. But Hilo though, kahit red flag siya ng slides. Parang ako,
Let's go.
okay. I think yung message ko may devil emoji pa.
Of course. Oh, yeah. Anyways,
Yeah.
Kat, message mo lang kami.
Just, lang, go lang. Just keep messaging us. Kasi mga live reactions mo. Pero meron na kami. Preview na kami ng vlog.
Meron ka na yung sneak peek of your vlog.
Of your reading vlog.
Okay. Should we close this na?
Yeah, I think so. Kasi unless we're just gonna be waiting for Kat the entire time.
Yeah. And kailangan ma-process ni Kat ang kanyang feeling.
Yeah, kailangan pa, hindi pa siya maka-move on eh. So, mauna na tayo mag-move on first.
Hirap yan.
Okay.
Anyways, thanks everyone for joining us and for laughing with us and for making chika kahit mas mahaba yung chika than actually reading. So, next
Actually, 4 hours tayo today. So, 2 hours of reading, 2 hours of chika.
50-50.
I guess balance. Balance naman.
You're welcome. You're welcome, guys. Anyway, so next week, it's gonna be over at Pam's channel. This book belongs to Pam. It's linked below, and we know you guys are already subscribed. So she's gonna announce it sometime next week.
Next week.
A day before, 2 days before.
Just follow us on Instagram, which I think you all already know. We'll announce there, and excited na kami for Kat's update next week. Kung ano na feelings niya.
So whoever is gonna watch it as parang even not live, please read Greenbone Saga. And
and then and message us as well with your thoughts and Thank you.
Thanks everyone. Bye.
Good
See you next week.
night.
And then